Welcome back, everybody. We have Dan and Tama Lal joining us to talk about a really, really important campaign that's going on. It's called H2O for Hope. And of course, just sort of the focus on the people in our community that, may be vulnerable, especially during the heat, the hot weather, Dan and Tama. So thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
I know that the Lighthouse Project does a lot of stuff. busy with lots of different things happening to help people in our community, which is wonderful. So this is just one of many things going on, but H2O for Hope is, this is starting up again. So is this something you've done before?
Yeah, we did this once before.
Okay.
Last summer. In fact, we were able to come on and share a bit of a request or a plea for help from the community, and the community did come up really huge.
Yeah.
We were able to collect dozens and dozens of cases of water.
Right.
Not only from community members, but also businesses stepped up as well. So that was really encouraging.
Yeah, and that's primarily what this is an opportunity for the community itself, for businesses, as you mentioned, Dan, to donate bottled water as much as you can. And you've brought a few little props, if you will, to showcase as well. And Tama, maybe you can speak to sort of the importance of this. Why do we need to make sure that we bring in as much as we can during these summer months?
Yeah, well, of course, the heat wave, and we need these basic needs, right? And lots of our street friends can't find that, so we're there to offer like granola bars from sponsors and. Yeah.
So anything, so you can donate as well. If people can donate even, like you say, granola or granola bars, that's helpful too? Mm-hmm. Okay, excellent. So I know that we have a couple of posters that we'll maybe show quickly, and this is just giving you an overview of H2O for Hope and really what it is all about. But primarily, as Tama said, helping our those who are living on our streets who need that help and need to stay hydrated during these hot spells. But also there's some drop-off locations in this next one. So Dan, maybe you can speak to this. There's an opportunity at any time to kind of drop off the supplies?
Yeah, absolutely. So the two of them are businesses, so it's be business hours. So one is Kamloops Cell Repair, just up on the outside of Aberdeen Mall.
Right.
So regular mall hours, and then Pizza Now, one of our main sponsors. Rocky and Tarzan have been involved for several years.
Yeah.
So their business hours just across from Aberdeen Canadian Tire.
Okay.
And then we've got a location downtown, which can be 24 hours, and that's the Lighthouse Church on Columbia, 7th and Columbia. And then we've got one drop-off location on the North Shore, and that's the Free Methodist Church. That's on Windbreak, right next to Brock. I was going to say middle school, but
but I guess not really.
Yeah, so Brock,
but that's what people know it as right now. Yeah,
Brock Middle School. So those are 24 hours. You just drop them off at the front door. We'll get them inside. We'll get them. We get them in the freezer. Actually, is what we've been doing.
Right, keep them as cold as possible.
Yeah. In fact, right now in the car, we've got a case of water that has been in the freezer all night, and.
Wow. So you distribute it then. Tell us a little bit about what happens after the donations are brought in.
Yeah, so we have a team made up of different members of the community. Many of them are part of local Christian churches here, but certainly anybody can come and volunteer. And really, that's all we're doing. Our slogan in the Lighthouse Project is "We're sharing hope in the River City." So, like we mentioned, we have everything from granola. Rocky donates pizza, and then water, and then New Leaf donates fruits. So we try to be as healthy as we can, but give them the necessities.
Well, and giving, like you say, those basic needs, and Tama spoke to that. We've got some pictures too, just that we can kind of run while we're chatting just a little bit. And I want to backtrack just slightly here, Dan and Tama. If you can just talk a little bit more about the Lighthouse Project. You've given a bit of an overview of what you do, but your what you're trying to do in our community. But tell us, we're seeing lots of amazing pictures here of the help that is being given.
Yeah, so the primary focus of the Lighthouse Project, the outreach arm, is to help what we call our street friends to be able to get into detox and into a one-year treatment center. So it's not easy. The success rate is a small percentage, but we do it for just the one. We're just looking for one more person to be able to get ready to help themselves, to get out of their situation, to be clean, sober, healthy, blessed, and prosperous is what I say. So we work closely with the Phoenix Center,
Okay.
or well, Day One Society they call
Yes,
it now,
yes.
right downtown.
Yes.
And then also we work very closely with Adult and Teen Challenge in Lake Country, just outside of Kelowna.
Right. Wonderful. Yeah. And I know that you know, the three of us were just chatting quickly before the segment here during the break about the recent closure of the Loop. So Tama, I know that you and Dan have spent a lot of time there working with Glenn and his team as well. So that will just be one extra, thing now that you'll be focusing on, is helping people that, have been able to access services there.
Yeah, well, it's all about a community effort, because really there's so many people that want to help, and so this is just one opportunity. And the Loop is a huge asset to this community, but yeah. It's unfortunate.
So
what's
focusing
happening.
now too on those people that that you have visited, I'm sure, many times.
Yeah. We over the years, we've been doing this for 5 years. You get to know dozens and dozens, build a bit of a relationship, but hundreds acquaintances over the years, for sure.
Well, thanks, you guys. We appreciate the good work that the Lighthouse Project does, and you, of course, the two of you and your team. And if you can donate bottled water or any sorts of healthier snacks, granola bars, things like that, please do. There's more information on the Lighthouse Project's website, and of course, those drop-off locations are on the website as well. We're back in a moment.